Hello everyone. It's James again. And today I want to talk about something very important. But before we jump into the topic of today, I want to say a special thanks to all my long-time and brand new subscribers. Your support really means a lot to me. And thank you for being a big part of the reason why this channel continues to grow and grow. I also want to thank those that support by the way of Patreon. Your support there really means a lot to me. It really does. I appreciate you. And I appreciate your support. With that said, what are we going to be talking about today? The narcissist in your life. Taught you how to lose your entire life so they can win. Now, in my opinion, narcissists in the end never really win. But if they can get you to throw away your life and your talents, so they can get you to stick around and provide them the narcissistic supply they are looking for, they believe they've won. You see, it's been my experience that most narcissistic abuse survivors are super talented people. Either they are great speakers, or they are great with their hands, or they are really good at something. And the narcissists that are around you see that as your ticket out and away from them. And the narcissists that aren't super close to you but they see these same things, they might try to steal these things you possess, to pretend these attributes and unique creations are really theirs. Narcissists oftentimes can't come up with one unique idea on their own, but they are great at stealing from others. Well, I take that back. They are great at coming up with new ideas on how to rip innocent people off. But that's not something so great, is it? But I think you know what I mean. The music industry is full of reptile lizards like this, where someone writes a song and comes up with a great idea, and a reptile narcissist comes along and steals it. This may happen in the business world if you tell everyone what your business plans are. So be careful about casting your pearls before swine. Because even those that seem like your friend today might be swine tomorrow and will be ready to steal from you in a heartbeat. Either way, the narcissist doesn't want you to shine. They always want to keep you in a lowered state of being and feeling. Like life never works out for you type of feeling. The narcissist with Satan's help engineered that. That's what Satan loves. To see capable talented people spin their wheels on nothingness. And to get nowhere. Meanwhile the narcissists out there are busy stealing and stepping over others. Seemingly getting where they want to go. Which it's short-lived. They never really win in the end. And I will be talking a lot more about that later. Sadly, my narcissist mother and my golden child brother as examples of this. But I look back now, and I see it so clearly. These so-called people noticed the talent in me and they didn't want me to develop this talent. Because that meant I would be going places and doing things. And that meant no more narcissistic supply for them. And that was something they had to make sure didn't happen. So I spent years and years and years caught up in one way or another in the web of these people. Instead of saying, you know what? I forgive you. But I'm done. Bye. Goodbye. No more. I'm not looking back, I'm out of here. And I say all of this to save you some time. Maybe you're young. Maybe you're older. But time is so important. Don't waste it letting a narcissist lizard win while you lose for their amusement and for their gain of narcissistic supply. A lot of people use Charlie Brown running and trying to kick the football, while Lucy says trust me, and holds the ball. And each and every time, she pulls the ball away, to see Charlie Brown fly through the air and land painfully on his back. As an example in the narcissistic abuse community. What it's like dealing with these narcissists that suck you in for more abuse. And in this example, in Lucy's mind, she won happily at the expense of Charlie Brown. And Charlie Brown walks away every time feeling lower and lower about himself. And with each time he falls for this trick or trap, he's teaching himself how to lose in life. And this pattern of him falling for such tricks and traps will follow him everywhere he goes. I'm sure you've heard the saying, people learn how to win. Well, to a degree it's somewhat true. Somewhat. As there are other parts and steps in winning than just learning to win, of course. But learning to win, I will say, is very helpful. You see, when you have supportive parents, they will put you in situations that teach you self-confidence. And that winning is possible, along with fair play and honesty. So building on these experiences becomes second nature. So even if you have a loss here and there, it doesn't bother you too much, because you know winning is around the corner for you. But if you've lost your entire life, it becomes all you are used to, and you expect to lose even more. And you sink and sink and sink. And the narcissist that trained you to feel this way, in their mind they've won. They prevented you from sharing your unique gifts with the world. They prevented you from having more good times than bad times. And as a result they gained their narcissistic supply. Because that's what it's all about, folks. These monsters can't live without it. They are addicted to it. Much like a drug addict needs to get their fix. And when a drug addict convinces you to let them in your house, and they steal your camera, and they sell it for drugs, in their mind they've won. But in the long term they really are the ones that are losing. Well, think about the narcissist that thinks they've won because they made someone feel bad. Because they are addicted to the high this evil act gives them. Or they stole someone's music so they can be a huge star. Or like one female rapper admitted to, she drugged a bunch of men and robbed them, so she could pay for studio time to become a huge star. What does such actions do to these lizard people? Well, if they weren't lizard people to begin with, these actions have a great chance at hollowing them out and turning them into a lizard person. So I wouldn't call that winning at all. These so-called people may seem like they are winning now, but they really aren't winning at all. But you? What about you? What I want you to do is pick small goals. No matter if it's losing 10 pounds, or writing the first chapter in the book you said you were going to write, or whatever it is you want to do. And I want you to get one small victory after the other. And let them build up. Let them build up to bigger and bigger victories and wins for your life. The Most High God is with you. He is with you every step of the way. You are blessed and highly favored. Do not believe that mess that was told to you as a child or even as an adult. People want to steal from you because you have greatness they see worth stealing. So protect it. Nurture your gifts. Because you are truly the winner. Well, that's all I have for now. I do hope you have a blessed day. And until next time. Bye for now. And be good to yourself.